These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Lions will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Copenhagen's got the puck against the half wall. Shot right in front. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Lions take possession in the defensive end.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Tees it up from the blue line. Oh, and surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Nice pass back. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Moves it quickly over to Rooney. Copenhagen's on the attack. Off his stick, scores! Let's go!
Well, James, this is a great play all the way around. A perfect pass to a perfectly executed shot as he sets up and waits for it right in his wheelhouse. Just lets the one-timer rip.
Copenhagen's forecheck finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. He's blocked in traffic. Copenhagen's got control of it now from their own end. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Late goings of this period. Copenhagen's up 1-0. The Icebreakers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Copenhagen's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance! Wicked stop by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
So another offensive zone face-off here after that icing call. They got a chance to make something happen here.
Well, on the defensive side, the puck is extremely gassed. Just look at how fatigued the goaltender is. They gotta strike on this, James. I mean, from an attacking perspective, you know that they're flat. You know that they're back on their heels. Take it to the net.
Oh, he put it off the pipe!
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Shot converts the penalty shot, and we are all tied up here.
That's a beautiful deke by the shooter here, James. The recognition of getting it on the...
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
And he makes the easy save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. Copenhagen's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And a great save.
Wagner's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a shot. Too many bodies in the way. Here they come. Here he is all alone, right in the open ice. Scores! What a finish!
two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Duncan. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Copenhagen's got it in their own zone. And makes the routine save. And he elects to play the puck. Works it across to Rooney. And he takes the pass. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. They've got some momentum here. Makes the save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Great read with the stick. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Looks like we get... And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Lee's at center and ready to go. Oh, and he locks it down on the penalty shot.
And the one word for the goaltender on this one is poise. Just looks real quiet in the net and calm, and that tells me that he was confident with this one-on-one battle, and Russell's going to show it right now because he's able to make that save.
Duncan's looking around near the point. Here he is in close. Oh, look at this. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. Can't clear the puck, but they still have it. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Pass to me one time, left side.
Period, the Lions are clinging to a 2-1 lead. The Icebreakers win it. The one-time blast. What a save on that opportunity. Oh! Rooney's got the puck in his own zone. Picking up some steam at center ice. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And he takes the feed. Puck picked up in the open ice. They've got the defense outnumbered. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Icebreakers would love to even things up before the end of this. Period, as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Duncan's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Picked up along the boards by Lee.
No, come on.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Moves it in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Rooney's won a big draw on their own end. Copenhagen's got a hold of the puck. Shakes off the coverage. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
God, they fucking win this.
They win the draw and go on the attack. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Good for much.
Copenhagen's won the draw. Moves it to Rooney. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Get out the way. Still in the corner. And that nullifies that threat for the moment.
Go.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Copenhagen's performance at time looked like they were overwhelmed, but yet the final score, There they are with the win.
Yeah, the selective shot selection. I mean, not a ton of shots on net, but quality. I just like the way they had patience to open up the middle of the ice, James, and get some quality shots off, which resulted in goals.
Dawaj, sierast, kurwa, tego pajaców.
Nie? O kurwa.
Co jest kurwa z tym netem?
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Icebreakers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. power you can see on this lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
He's got a step. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Turn that one aside. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
Well, this goal just can't go in. The shooter below the goal line just throwing it at the net, and it goes in. That's a tough one to take.
The Icebreakers have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and they finally get it, and what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Circles back to center ice. Moves into the slot, and a poke check knocks the puck away. Picked up along the wall by Lee, and that's blocked. Hard hit frees up the puck.
Jackson's really struggling out there right now, James. Really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively
responsible. He scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
The Icebreakers are closing this period on a high note, now leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set the tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
The Icebreakers have it against the wall. From center, they get into the attacking area.
Let's go back.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Lehman.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. Well, everyone on the bench is up on this one, James. I mean, great speed to be able to break away from the pack, and then you get in all alone with a goaltender, and you got the poise and patience to outweigh the move, and I just love the execution to finish off the deke.
And they win that neutral zone draw. And that's offside, stopping the play. Here in the later stages of this period, Greenis has really picked up the tempo over the last few minutes, but they still need another goal to tie. He grabs the puck here at the point. Fires it! What a stop right there! Grabs the puck. Skates to the crease. Decides to think about it. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Broad Street Bullies have it in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Breakaway. And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do, and in the process, he flubbed it.
Goes to the crease. Fantastic save. And he gets through it too. Wow.
Lehman's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Icebreakers lead it here late in this first period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. From the top of the offensive zone here. Oh, he got rocked right under the bench.
Well, you knew he was going to take some extra juice there because he was right around the bench, and now he's in it, James. That's a tough one. You got to put your tail between your legs, get out, and get back on the ice.
Shuts him down.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Grabs the puck at center. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Broad Street Bullies have it behind the net. Oh, what a save in front. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Takes a shot. scores!
A couple goals in a minute 50, James.
Incredible, and look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
Well, a comfortable lead. It goes by the wayside. Giddy up. Well, it looks like they've reset the table. I mean, didn't get the start that they wanted, found themselves behind the 8 ball, but it's amazing, James. It's an old...
Arenas has been playing like you can sense this was coming, getting that equalizer here, Cheryl.
Yeah, you can feel it. We've been able to feel it coming here, and it finally does here. It's almost like they've opened the floodgate, James. It's too bad that the intermission is coming, because I think if you're the coach, you're saying, please keep it going, because the bus is on track, the train is coming, and they're firing on all cylinders at the moment.
Missed the net. Just got a little too much air on that one.
Yeah, and a lot behind it as well. When you're on the point, you got to make sure you get this through to the net, 1, but 2, you want it to be lower. You got traffic. You got players driving the net. You want to look for
Scores! We have liftoff!
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Arenas has that quick strike ability, and we're seeing it on display here in the first with this goal.
Well, you know that they've got a transition game, and they're able to get that go-ahead goal. And yeah, you can take a bit of a sigh of relief as you do have that go-ahead goal, and you can play with a different air of confidence. But not too much, James. This game is way too close, and there's way too much runway left.
Absolutely. On the attack along the boards. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Steps inside the line. Oh, what a move! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone.
Ingo!
Scores! Oh, wow! Coast to coast and the finish! Wow!
Well, to do it all from 200 feet away, gain speed through the neutral zone, showing the dingles, the dangles, and then the ability to execute, unbelievable. I love the way that
The Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Oh, that went off the shaft of the stick to keep that one out.
He not only wins this foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And sends it just out of reach. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And a good solid hit on that play. The Icebreakers move it in. Sends the pass over. Oh, what a save with a glove!
Lehman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Takes a shot, and one last save! Arenas is on the attack. Answers it with an even better save. Feeds it over to Jordan. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Takes control of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Icebreakers gain possession. He's got the game on his stick. Oh, that save was huge. That was the game right there, Pounder.
There's not too many moments in your career where you can say that you had an OT winner and you are the hero of the game, James. Well, it's not going to end that way for him so far in this game. He misses on that opportunity.
Solid hit on that play. He's got a chance to win it here. Big time save and will play on.
Oh, that's enormous, James. He's doing absolutely everything he can to give his team a chance to win.
The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Game on a stick. There it is. They scored, winning in overtime. tell you what, this squad came to play tonight.
Kurwa Magdewila kupił i chuj, jebany kurwa.
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Big time stop there. The Nighthawks will play it from the point. Shot on net, and there's the save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Nighthawks slide the puck near the point. He might have a step here. All alone.
Oj, no bota, kurwa. Ruskie kurwa szmaty.
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
The Icebreakers have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. The Nighthawks working around near the back end. Denies him with the save. The Icebreakers have it now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Gives them a jolt with that hit. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
The Nighthawks have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some
Totally.
urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Skates across the blue line. Pass back to the point. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Comes up with the stop. To the front. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Icebreakers take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Fires one. Too much congestion in front. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Makes a move in front. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean,
No
it's like
way.
he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give it.
Scores! What a shot!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers now lead by 2. Jordan's going to play it against the half wall. Moves the pass in front. And they cough it up at center. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Nighthawks have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Kuznetsov's won the draw here in their own zone. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Shakes himself free. Jordan's got it near the point. Oh, he's cooking now. Wow, scores! Oh, wow, what a shot!
Yeah, that was blistering, wasn't it, James? And it's twofold here because he has to find ways to get to open ice. And then, of course, that pass has to come across perfectly for him to be able to tag it. That's just fantastic execution.
The Icebreakers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Pass stolen in the open ice. Oh, look at this. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
The Icebreakers played along the wing. Gets it over to Jordan. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Yeah, kurva.
He's got a stop. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left and he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Moves into the offensive zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. What a steal in his own end. Gains the zone through the middle. The Nighthawks will play it against the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Gets it to the middle. Another pass. target, all alone. Hits the post.
And what an opportunity there as he looks to shoot that puck. He's in good position. You can see exactly where he wants to go. Just misses.
There's a hit on the play. And the goaltender comes out to play the puck. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening.
Okay, Cheryl, if this game was an essay, give me your concluding thesis.
Oh, well, I don't know about that one. The last page of a book would say that, listen, James, the shooting percentage is off the charts. I mean, they had good quality chances, and they were able to capitalize. Otherwise, they weren't in this game.
Co tak stoi za mną? Bardziej te stopnie jest kurde.
No, Eryka jest jeszcze mniej. Eryka jest 16.
No nie mam pojęcia o co chodzi. A zobacz, kaloryczny.
No, w łazience jest ciepło. Przejmę, ale słabo.
Na uszczelki. I już nie ciągnie od spodu. I od góry tak samo nie ciągnie. No teraz nic nie ciągnie, trzeba było przedtem zobaczyć. O, tu się dziwi. O, tu się dziwi.
I co, trzymają się?
Co? O, tu się dziwi. I zobacz tu do góry.
Czy to nie?
No, na tym, na rancie. Ja pitole, słuchaj, tu jesteś. No tu, tam. Jak masz widzieć?
Skąd mam wiedzieć?
No było 20 stopni, potwierałem tu okna. Miałem to w górze, obcierałem, jeszcze mi się taśma była zerwała, nie mogłem go otworzyć. Ja pierdolę, oni w ogóle kurwa nic nie grają. Jak tam można być takim zjebem? Co on kurwa? Hmm?
Wiesz, że to telefon?
No kurwa co?
Honestly, bikes fix everything. It's like
bardziej niedorzeczne rzeczy, na które zwracam uwagę podczas spotykania.
Tłusty czwartek, piątek 13, sobota walentynki, niedziela dzień singla. Jak to? Kto to układał? Psycholog czy sadysta? Co? No tak, no co wy się kurczę.
Ja się dopiero teraz pytam, ja się wcześniej ciebie nie pytałam. Coś się rzuca, że w porządku.
because it's Black Ops and people are gonna buy. People love Black Ops, but that just didn't happen.
Dawaj, spytaj, co? słoneczek ekstra. Wcześniej dzisiaj 20 słoneczek. I tak trzymam. O kurwa. Kurwa, ja ich nie rozumiem. Dostał kurwa w nogę, łapie za głowę. No przechuje. Jak to jest w ogóle? Gość dostał w nogę, łapie za głowę. Barcelona to kurwa, że jest jakiś nie wiem, przeżytek. A co, dobry patent, nie? No dłuższy sznurek.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Icebreakers start with possession as we are now underway. Shot! And he makes the save. Moto's got a hold of the puck now. And now he passes up to Ramage. Centering pass in front. Move pass! Couldn't get it to go. And that's blocked from someone in front. Headman pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Moto's got the puck in the defensive end. Scoops up the puck and he's in on a breakaway. On a good textbook hit there. Pass right in front. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
They've really got him on their heels here now. He's got a little jump. He's in. Denies him on the breakaway. Lehman's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. In the final moments of this period, still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Here's a shot. Denies him.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Passes it over. Grabs possession of the puck. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Cairns won the draw at center. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And he gets down to block it. Trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
And a great save. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Drives to the paint. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make a save from a high-danger area.
Big save in front.
Love the way the goaltender...
Breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Moto's taking the 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal is scored, James, it's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got the body language, you got the energy hitting the dressing room, and you get set to start the second. Now you got all that positive pent-up energy, and you look to start the second the same way you ended the first.
Slides it across. Shuts him down. Great hit on the play. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing.
Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Lehman. Across the line from center. Sends it over. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. A wraparound. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Icebreakers are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Toss up the puck after that hit. Good stand-up hit. Huge play in his own end to come up
working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Moto's got the puck. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. The Icebreakers grab possession of the puck. Tried to get creative by using the scores. The go-ahead goal puts them in
Nice.
front.
Well, now
Play
they're
the
in
fucking
front, James,
defense.
so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Moto's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
Well, it's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Gives it right back. Shot! Stops him cold. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Cuts into the paint. Moto's gained possession. Quick pass over to Ramage. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And the officials waving off icing here. Unable to reach that one. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And makes the save. Moto's looking to break out. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. Well, it wasn't pretty, but they still did enough to get the win.
Yeah, they'll have to look at the game film on this one. Listen, they really didn't get a lot of shot volume or quality shot volume, but they got enough to get it done there, James. A lot of lessons learned in this one.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick feed to Jordan. Odd man rush. Loses the coverage there. Great reach with the poke check. Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. He might have a step here. Great save. Moves the puck up to Jordan. Taken by Talbot. Makes it look easy with a pad. Here in the late goings of the period, still scoreless in this one. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Icebreakers have it now. Sends it ahead to Talbot. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. To the low slot. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Here's a shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Quick feed to Jordan. They've got numbers. Taken along the wall by Talbot. Goes right to the crease. He scores.
Rich.
You can't measure heart or will, James, and that's exactly what this is. It is immeasurable. Picking up that puck off of a 50-50 battle, everyone on the bench is up, and then finding a way to convert for offense, that's a great play.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. From the neutral zone now. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. That'll create some separation. Takes a shot. Monster blocker stopped by Wagner. Oh, that just sounded painful.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
To his teammate. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Into the attacking end. Takes a hit on the play. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Picks up the puck in his own end. Here's a chance. Feed to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Goaltender is now at the bench. The extra attacker is now jumping into the play. He got all of that one. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
The centermen glide into position.
If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
Cutting to the slot. Oh, it's denied by Lehman.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
The Nighthawks will take it behind the net with authority. Here's a chance. Scores! That's how you finish.
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Angles it over to Jordan.
Talbot's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Cuts inside. He's got a step. Oh, that kind of just blows up in their face. What happened?
Well, a squandered opportunity right there, James. Not often that you get in tight on a goaltender like that. You got to make good on it. At very least, you got to get a high danger chance.
The Nighthawks win that offensive zone face-off. Gets in front of it for the block. We got a penalty coming up here. Into the corner of the attacking area. All hands on deck here as the extra attacker is now out.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot. And there's the save. And look at this. They're calling a penalty shot. Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw.
Kurwa, myślałem, że to spaja.
Shakes off the coverage. Look out. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Good use of the body on the play. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They've got some momentum here. Thunderous collision along the wall. Grabs the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Fires it on net. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Icebreakers finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They'll need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Late goings of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Scoops up the puck here. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. From point blank, they score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. He gets the shot off from the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home.
The Icebreakers double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Well, yeah, and they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because, man, did they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
Cuts to the front. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Burns got it in their own zone. Takes the puck. Knocked away. Look at this. It's a penalty shot. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Quick shot, and he makes them pay as he scores on the penalty shot.
It looks like he took a breath before this penalty shot. Real calm and composed, just anticipated what the goaltender was going to do and went the other way.
The Icebreakers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Jostled off the puck. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Came up with a nice save. Scoops up the puck now. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Icebreakers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop.
Wagner's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Burns got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Picks it off, look out! Takes it to the front! The Icebreakers played along the boards. The Burritos gain possession. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck.
He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Burritos take possession in the defensive end. Slides the puck over. The Icebreakers.
Oh, what a hit on the play, and he's on his own bench there, Cheryl.
Well, the only good thing is he's not on the opponent's bench, right? He'd be getting a face wash if he was over there, but it's...
One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge. Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward.
Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
The Icebreakers have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Driving right to the front.
He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, my! Rocks him. Moves it around along the half wall. Turns it away.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. The Icebreakers are across the line and into the offensive end. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Fantastic save! Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's an odd man rush. Takes it to the net.
Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
The Icebreakers go to work on offense. Here's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Penalty coming up with possession along the wall. And out, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Jordan's got the puck, and here he comes. Shot, oh, and comes up clutch in goal.
That's a bit of a waiting game. You got to outweight your opponent. He does a great job and reads exactly where the shooter's going to go with that one, and hey, makes a beautiful save.
Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Icebreakers have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal they've generated and already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And there it is! A strong effort in the defensive end for them as they deliver the shutout here, Cheryl.
Yeah, real connected defensive unit that kept the puck away from the middle of the ice. But you gotta talk about the goaltender. I mean, he...
These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. It's about to go down. The Icebreakers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Jordan's got it in the offensive zone. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've still got zeros on the board. Jordan's won the draw and they're on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Over the line they come. Sidesteps the check. And they score! The Icebreakers finally break through here in period number 1.
Well, it's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much-needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Icebreakers win the draw. Moves the puck. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. The Icebreakers have it from the corner. Goalie's at the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Jordan's got the puck. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Grabbed along the boards, and look at that penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Jordan's ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Here's a chance. Scores! That's how you finish on the penalty shot.
Yeah, when you're one-on-one with a goaltender, sometimes the edge goes to the tender, but not this time. Just anticipates, waits, reads it perfectly, and finishes.
And he takes the dish. Puts it on net. Close, but not close enough. Jordan's got it against the boards. Takes the shot. And that goes off course off a body. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Jordan stick handling in his own zone. All alone.
And goal.
Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish. Well, you have to be able to read the play and have incredible vision to anticipate this and get on your horse and get going on the breakaway, James. Another example of his blistering speed. But hey, you got to finish when you're in that one-on-one situation, and he executes perfectly.
You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit. I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, what a denial by Lehman. Oh, it stops him again. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes possession. Scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Incredible, and look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
Well, a comfortable lead. It goes by the wayside. Giddy up.
The Nighthawks have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Penalty shot coming up here.
A penalty shot is going to be the right call here. He was off and clear on his own, unable to get the shot off because of the hook. Good call.
Here's the moment of truth. Clutch save on a penalty shot.
Well, yeah, and that's a huge one here, James, and still confidence within his team, but just felt like he knew exactly what the shooter was going to do there, tracked it perfectly, dialed in to make that save.
Jordan's won a big draw on their own end. The Icebreakers have it now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he connects with the long bomb. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Nighthawks play it along the boards. Oh, wow. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Grabs the puck in the slot. Denies him in close.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Gordon's been incredible in the dot throughout this game, out battling his opponent, winning every faceoff. And hey, they've been starting with the puck all game.
Feeds it over, and he gets in front of that.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Jordan's got the puck in his own zone. Inside the final minute of the first here. Whiffs on that. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. And loses possession after a solid hit. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Well, sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Nighthawks are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, has been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal, so they can play with more confidence.
Moves into the slot. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
The Icebreakers walk the line. Levels them with the hit. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. On the backhand. Off the post.
The Nighthawks recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, but then everyone kind of settled in throughout the game and got back to playing some defensive
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Coats win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Uba. Passes it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Shot! And that goes off the glove and will play on.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Gordon's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off.
Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. Tempier. One here in the late stages of period number one. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Turned aside by Raymond. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Tempiers put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. The Coats win the defensive zone faceoff. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Great burst of speed to come up with it. And it's a quick pass to Uba. There's the whistle, icing the call. Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Now a quick pass to Uba. He's got a step. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Uba's got it along the wing. Jordan's taking it from his own end. He's got a little jump. Stones him on the breakaway.
Wagner's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Scooped up along the wall by Cap. Big time stop there. The Icebreakers have the puck in the corner. Circles back to center ice. Feeds the puck to Cap. On the attack along the boards. Muffs the shot attempt. Oh, what a save in front.
Wagner's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tempiers looking to break out of their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Jordan.
Let's go.
In the final moments of this period, the
Ba-dum-ba-bum.
Icebreakers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Tries to get it to Thorburn. Uba swooping in on the attack. Great stretch pass as he connects.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Long reach breaks up the momentum. All alone! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
It's a one-on-one battle, and the goal score!
Let's go. Come on.
Incredible. 2 goals, 30
Come on.
seconds apart.
And in a flash, we are all tied up.
That shows you how quickly the game can change. You never give up because you never know what's going to happen.
Game on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And off the draw, they win the face-off. And now it's over to Uba. Makes some space. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass to Jordan. Huge steal in his own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Moves inside. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Wagner. Feeds the puck up to Thorburn. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Snagged with the glove by Lehman.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
And he slides it quickly to Jordan. Shoots it. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Jordan's crossed the line and gained the zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Point-to-point pass. Tampier's got a hold of the puck. The Icebreakers have it now. Slides it quickly to Jordan. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Wagner's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Tampier's won the faceoff.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
And a great save! Jordan's got it in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Tampier's playing it from the side. And that slides right out to center ice. Thorburns got it now deep inside his own end. Uba's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Rocked him. The Goats take it from the side. Slides it back to the blue line. Handles that one. Puck picked up by Cap. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Thorburns going to play it against the half wall. Comes up with a blocker save. Oh, he absolutely crushed him in the corner. They've got numbers here. Takes it in front. Chance to win it. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, a clutch save!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Tampier's got the puck against the half wall. Moves by the check. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Tampier's got the puck in the corner. Makes the move in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Drops the anchor. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, what a save! Puck scooped up by Uba. Tampier's looking to break out. Nice feed from the right wing. Dishes it off. Thorburns got it deep in the offensive end. Shot! Oh, and he whacks it away with the stick.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Icebreakers take it across the line. Looking to end it, and it comes up with a huge save. And now he moves it quickly to Thorburn. Kent Pierce on the attack. Thorburns got it in the corner. Quick pass across to Uba. What a steal in his own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Solid hit on the play. Handles the puck at the point. That goes off the post and stays out.
The Icebreakers are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by one, but unfortunately they hit the pipe again.
Takes the puck. Kent Pierce got the puck along the wall. Sends it out in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come on the attack. Loses the coverage there. Takes the puck. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Kent Pierce got it in their own zone.
Kurwa, natychmiast
Through
kurwa do
center.
niego.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Sends it out front, and that's stopped. Works it across to Uba. Can't get a hold of that pass. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. Shot! Oh, he gets a blocker on him. What a stop by Wagner!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And there we go. Icing is the call. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Thorburns won it off the faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And now it's grabbed by Uba. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Kent Pierce got the puck against the boards. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Cap. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Here they come on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. Kent Pierce moving it along the wing. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards.
Kurwa.
Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Picked up along the wall by Cap. Right up the gut into the offensive end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, what a stop by Wagner. And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
And he takes the feed. From the back of the cage with the puck. Kent Pierce got it near the point. Drives to the paint. Here's a chance.
Jak
And that's all
kurwa.
she wrote from this one here tonight. Kent Pierce coaching staff have to feel good about this one. Yes, it was a dogfight, but their team totally dictate the pace of play out tonight.
Yeah, the puck was on their stick for the majority of the game, and when it's on your stick, you can manipulate the defensive structure, and that's exactly what they did, and the reason they came away with the victory.
Kurwa, jedno do tego.
blázen. Blázen. Nos. Co jest kurwa z tym grą? Ja pierdolę.
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go.
Let's go.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Nighthawks take possession to get this one underway. Handles it again. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the rush. And he makes the save with ease. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And, I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Picks up the puck in his own end. Across the line from center. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Takes the return feed. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, absolutely rocks them. Shuts them down. Sends it quickly to Jordan. Oh, look at this chance. Denies him in front. And that pass goes off a stick. Jordan's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. And that's intercepted by Lee. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Lee's lugging the puck. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Icebreakers win the face-off at center. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Angles it over to Jordan. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s. You have net drive. You got it all, and you bury it.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Cutting to the slot. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Loose puck, and he's in on the load. Here's a shot. Oh, that goes off the bucket, and he keeps it out.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Nighthawks now lead by 2. Gets a piece of it and will play on. The Nighthawks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. The Icebreakers win the draw. Tries to feed it over to Nash. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot. Lehman's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Moves it quickly over. Breakaway. Oh, what a save. Goalie advantage there.
Oh, yeah, and how often do you see it after practice, James? Like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he scores! Right on target, wow! Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle box.
Fucking wake up.
Well, this is what I would call a complete play, James, because he starts it and he finishes it. It's all about being physically engaged, and that's what sets this play up. He's able to separate the puck from body, get the turnover, and then he's right there for the gift and put it in the back of the net.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a short pass to Nash. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. He's got a step. Oh, fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought...
Trying to shake loose. All alone. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
It's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back.
Wagner's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Nighthawks wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Nash. The Nighthawks pick up steam and are on the attack. Backhander in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Big-time blocker stopped by Wagner.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to...
Here he is, all alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority. Lehman's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high grade A save.
Scoops up the puck off the draw. Directed over to Jordan. All alone! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
And he makes the save on that play. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Moves the breakaway. Oh, hits the post, tried to go in the corner and puts it just a little too wide.
And sometimes there's pressure when it's one-on-one with the tender, and there's so many options. He elects for the shot. Might have been the wrong one.
The Nighthawks have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's just out of reach. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Nighthawks have a big lead already here as we near the end of period number one. They have certainly come to shine tonight. Great heads-up play with the stick by Nash. That knocks him off the puck. They've got some momentum here. The Icebreakers will play it against the wall. Makes the easy save with the glove. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Wagner.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Cheryl, these are one of those games where it's fist bumps and high fives for everybody, isn't it?
It certainly is. When it's working, James. And this was a full 60 minutes, and the coach is certainly going to be happy. I'm not sure if they're going to have any video after this one.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Icebreakers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. And he loses both the puck. He might have a step here. He's in! Sends it over. He scores!
Bravo, wypierdalaj, kurwa, pało jebana, kurwa.
I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Takes it and looks ahead. Passes it over. Orebro's got the puck now. Takes the feed at center. The Icebreakers gain possession. Skates to the crease. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Sometimes if you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Denies him.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride, and you can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
He got all of that hit. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Receives the pass. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. From the neutral zone now. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he gets some lumber on that.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in them.
In all alone on the breakaway.
Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Jordan's got it in the defensive end. Orebro's in now. There's the whistle. Look at this, a penalty shot.
For fucking what?
And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor, and I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
Goes right to the crease. Lehman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Late goings of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Icebreakers win the draw here in their own end. Takes a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get
Let's
the
go.
equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Well, there's 2 points of contact here as he separates the body from puck when he makes a physical check, James. Then he gets himself available in position to be able to bury it on his stick. That's a great play all the way around.
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Icebreakers take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look thunderous? Hit it! Look at that! The pane of glass is cracked!
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow, and you can see it right there. There's a spidering crack, and listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of, because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Here's a chance. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Orville's got the puck in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Fires it on net. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Love this.
Orville's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Takes that pass back at the point. Oh, he'll feel that one. And he puts that one aside with ease. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Here's a race for the loose puck. The Icebreakers have it now. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you...
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Takes it to the net. Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Orville's got it, and they're on the attack. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it to Jordan. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Oh, just a textbook hit. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Orville's got it in their own zone. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Orville's grabbed a hold of the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the celly. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Takes control of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Rocks him on the play. Jackson's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Here's a chance in front. And that goes off someone in front. Backhander in front. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Sends it over, makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
And that'll do it from ringside here. The Icebreakers definitely weren't the better team overall, but they still found a way to win here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they did, because they were able to get quality shots on net. It's not about quantity here, but it's the way in which they get to the middle of the ice and get some grade A scoring chances that they capitalize on.